Hi, my name is Dr. Fitz, and you're watching Fitz Wildlife Adventures. Stay tuned. Hi, my name is Dr. Fitz, and you're watching Fitz Wildlife Adventures. In today's episode, we're going to talk about lizards. All types of lizards. Even lizards with no legs. That's why you heard me. A legless lizard. Stay tuned for more. Are you ready for the question of the day? Why is the glass lizard called a glass lizard? I'll be right back with the answer. Are you ready for the answer to the question I asked earlier? Why is a glass lizard called a glass lizard? Remember, a glass lizard is similar to a legless lizard. It's the same thing. The reason it's called a glass lizard is because when they get scared, they can actually break the tail off. Like most lizards. That's right. So a glass lizard is called a glass lizard because they can break the tail off. Be sure to stay tuned for more Fitz Wildlife Adventures. Welcome back to Fitz Wildlife Adventures. Like I mentioned earlier, in today's episode, we're talking about lizards. But guess what I have for you today? I have a legless lizard. Everyone knows that I do wildlife birthday party shows for kids, also for classrooms and all kind of events. One of the animals that I use is a legless lizard. I'm going to show you why it's a lizard and not a snake, even though it has no legs. If you come over here, I keep her in this tank over here. Now, she's very shy. She's sweet, but she's very shy. So, and she loves to hide underneath this mulch. I'm going to go ahead and find her and take her out for y'all. As you can see, she loves to eat bugs. I think I see her head over here. There we go. There we go. This is called a legless lizard. Why is it a lizard and not a snake? Because she has eyelids and ear openings. Snakes do not. As you can see, she has no legs at all. Every time I take her out for the shows, everyone gets confused. Everyone thinks it's a snake, like a garter snake or a rattlesnake. But this is actually a lizard. I feed her bugs, but she also eats other lizards. In fact, they love eating other lizards, the one with legs. Now, males do get larger than females, and they are found in Florida, but they're not from here naturally. They were brought over from the pet trade and got released or escaped. And now they're everywhere. And because of Florida's temperature, these guys and girls do great out here. Now, again, what makes her a lizard? If you look very closely, she can blink. And she has ear openings. And snakes do not. Alright? Males, like I said, get double her size. She laid 6 eggs already 2 years ago. That's how I know she's a female. So if you see these guys in your backyard, once again, do not kill it. Don't chop it up. They're here to help us. They eat the bugs for us, like roaches and crickets and all types of bugs. And other lizards. And in some cases, even snakes sometimes. So, take a good look at her. She's very calm. And that should make very, very good pets. Kids love seeing this lizard come out. Look at it closely. As you can see, she's very docile. Now, again, if you see one out there in the wild, don't pick it up. She's used to being handled, so she's very, very tamed. That's why I'm able to hold her like this. You've been watching Fitz Wildlife Adventures. Stay tuned for more. So over here is the legless lizard or glass lizard in the middle of her shedding her skin. As you can see, part of the skin is coming off right now. And some of it already came off, as you can see right here. Now, again, this is a legless lizard, not a snake. And I know it's a lizard because she has eyelids and ear openings. And snakes do not. Snakes are deaf, and snakes cannot close their eyes. So once again, this is the glass lizard, or legless lizard, in the middle of shedding her skin in order for her to grow. As you can see, she's quite long. And I know she's a female because she laid 6 eggs last year. Cool. Okay, let's do this again. I'm over here at the park in North Miami, and we have 3 iguanas over here. There's a big male walking right there. I'm assuming there's a female to his right. And over here we have another iguana coming in. This is awesome. As you know, iguanas are not from Florida. They were brought over for the pet trade many years ago. They are very popular pets. I don't think they make good pets because iguanas have to be handled very, very often, especially at an early age, for them to be somewhat tame as they get older. If you miss a couple of days of not handling them, they basically get wild. Green iguanas can grow very, very big. Males get very, very big. Males usually are much larger than females. That's one way you can tell them apart. The spines are longer. They have a longer dewlap. So there's 3 iguanas right here. I'm assuming that's a male right there, eating on some vegetation. Females on to his right. They have a little squirrel. It doesn't belong there. Again, reptiles are cold-blooded animals, and what that means is that they cannot regulate the body temperature like mammals and birds can. So they need the sun to get warm. If it's hot outside, then they're active. If it's cold outside, then they're dormant. These iguanas were probably released or escaped here. People often release iguanas here because the weather. They usually do fine right here, but if it does get very cold, which happens in the past, some iguanas do actually die off. If it gets too cold, then they just can't handle it. I'm trying to get closer and see what happens, to see how tame these guys are. Oh, he sees me. The big male sees me. That's a speedy one right there, you could tell. They're getting very agitated by me, you could tell. The little small one is bobbing her head up and down. That means they're very disturbed by me, but yet they continue to eat.
fairly close to them. The female is taking off. She's not having it. The male is trying to stand his ground as much as possible. It's a big male too. But they do get bigger than that, believe it or not. I see males twice as big as this. Very long tail. There's another iguana all the way over there. So far, I counted 4 iguanas here. There's a couple that are just coming over the bridge, and I took one look at the iguana and turned back around. People tend to be scared of iguana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I have 5 iguanas. They are out today. Beautiful day, sun's out, they need to warm up.
There's some type of hole here. I think a raccoon probably made this hole, or a crab. You know, it's hard to tell. Let me use a stick to see how deep it is. You don't ever want to stick your hand in a hole that you're unfamiliar with. There's one here. There's one here also. Again, I'm not sure exactly which animal did this hole, but it's pretty impressive actually. I've seen foxes here before, like I mentioned, also raccoons. And right now, I'm looking for more different types of lizards. Alright. I think I see him again. The iguana. If they go away. Those suckers are hard to catch. Alright. And now, I'm going to try to catch one of these iguanas. Because these are non-native iguanas, I can actually catch them. You know, it's legal. But again, do not try this at home, okay? I'm a trained professional. I've been doing this for over 25, 26 years, okay? I think I see one right there. So, I'm going to try to catch it. Hopefully, it happens. Whoa. He got away. I was this close to catching him. Maybe next time. Today's show was awesome. We saw green iguanas. We saw all types of lizards. Even a lizard with no legs. Like I mentioned earlier, in South Florida, there's a variety of lizards. But the truth is, most of these lizards are not from here originally. That's right, only a few are. The green iguanas are found in South America mostly. The curly-tailed lizards are found in the Bahamas. The skinks are definitely found in Africa and all parts of the world. Lizards play an important role in pest population. They eat the bugs for us and other lizards. Don't forget the Cuban ano. The Cuban ano is the lizard that can actually change color. They're green usually and have like a yellow stripe. And they have a nasty bite. If you see one, don't ever pet one. Ever. Trust me on that one. Alright? So, lizards for the most part, they're here to stay. Florida has beautiful weather, nice and humid. Most lizards love that. But then when it gets too cold, some of them will die off because, like most reptiles, they cannot survive in the cold. I'm Dr. Fitz, and you're watching Fitz Wildlife Adventures.